The state of fathers' rights in Texas is really in a period of flux. We are having some challenges with regard to children that are under the age of 3 and possession and access for children, for kids or for fathers. It's difficult because when you have a child that's under the age of 3, let's assume that you have a 6-month-old child and y'all are going through a divorce. A lot of the courts are willing to give you some possession and access, but not really the level of possession and access that you would have had you have been residing in the home. So we are in a state of flux. There are a number of studies that indicate that when you have a child under the age of 3, it's important for fathers to be able to, or not fathers, but parents in general, to be able to have as much access as possible. In fact, in Texas, our public policy is to have continuing and frequent contact with both biological parents. Unfortunately, when a child is under the age of 3 and parents do divorce, that child will be primarily with one party or the other. There are a number of studies that have indicated that if a child is under the age of 3, and let's assume that you get overnights, as either a father or a mother, you get overnights, then that child will look to you for consolation. They'll look to you for assistance, and they will then start to rely on you more than you would if you didn't get overnights. Unfortunately, we are still in a situation when a child is under the age of 3. Our courts are still pretty much leaning toward not giving overnight visitation to parents or to fathers that are with children that are under the age of, say, 6 months to a year. And we have to really go into the courtroom and advocate for the father's case. And it's been pretty successful in a lot of ways. However, we still have ways to go with regard to the challenges of that. A lot of mothers are loath to give fathers overnight visitation for kids that are under the age of a year old or 2 years old. So it's a challenge, but it's not a challenge that we've not been able to overcome in some ways. There are a lot of studies that are still coming out. We're hoping that that's going to get a little bit better.